Uh-oh. Looks like you're bleeding. You should floss more.
Can't tell if they're trying to floss me or just slice a piece of my gum off. But for real though, how come every time the dentist flosses you gotta bleed? Well, unfortunately, it's probably not because I'm going too hard. See, if you haven't flossed in a long time, food and gunk is gonna be up there causing inflammation. Inflammation leads to a thing we call gingivitis. And bleeding is a sign of that infection leaving your body. Eventually, after you're consistent enough with flossing, you stop bleeding altogether. So don't blame your bad oral habits on me. Homie using a chainsaw on her teeth. I can feel the sensitivity from here. But for real though, this is called IPR, interproximal reduction, and it's actually really normal. You see, your teeth fit like a puzzle, and sometimes your puzzle pieces are too big or too small. If they're too small after braces, you'll have spaces, and we fill those spaces with tooth-colored glue. On the other hand, if your teeth are too big, we need to make them small enough to fit your puzzle. So that's why we go through and we polish them. We normally polish about the thickness of a sheet of paper. It doesn't cause any increased sensitivity. It's actually really, really safe. You might be my mortal enemy. You just single-handedly created the worst thing ever for someone with braces. You see, hard things break the brackets off, chewy things pull the brackets off, and you made it hard and chewy. And for some reason, I still want to try it.
Mouth banded shut. Cannot eat solid food. Dying without real food. Eat, eat, eat. How I've been eating for the past 5 days as a super spy.
Those rubber bands are sunflower seeds. If she has to keep her mouth shut, how does she brush her teeth? Well, you've seen how we get around eating by using a syringe to suck it up and shoot it through the side. And for brushing, it's actually pretty similar. We use different rinses to keep the mouth clean, and we can also brush the gums and everything. Just make sure you don't hit any stitches or anything, and follow your surgeon's post-op instruction. I know this is tough, but it's gonna look awesome here in a little bit.
Why do I have so many tonsil stones?
And, those aren't tonsil stones. Well, some of them might be, but you actually have tonsillitis. You see, tonsillitis is either a viral or a bacterial infection of your tonsils. So unlike tonsil stones, don't go poking around back there. Do these things. 1, you can gargle or rinse with warm salt water. And 2, you should probably go to your doctor, go get checked out, make sure you get some medication and get that thing fixed.
This carrot cleaned my teeth. Let's put it to the test. Well, it looks like the rumors are true. Carrots do help you clean your teeth.
Bugs Bunny gonna put me out of a job. But for real, does a carrot actually clean your teeth? Well, yes and no. You see, the mechanical act of chewing alone actually gets most of the gunk off your teeth, but it doesn't get between the teeth, in the gum line, and also any spaces that you missed. Also, carrots contain a ton of sugar, which will ferment into acid and cause cavities down the line. So brush your teeth. You didn't see that on Grey's Anatomy. But for real, I don't want to hear any of you guys complain about getting your wisdom teeth out ever again. Fun fact though, back in the day, we actually had to use a hammer and chisel just like this to get your wisdom teeth out. So be thankful. Alrighty, you guys keep tagging me in this wisdom teeth removal. We gotta cut it open, man. We gotta get the bone away from the tooth to make sure we can see the whole thing. It's locked in there, it's stuck, so we gotta go ahead and cut the top off using a diamond burr. Get that top of the tooth out of there so we can expose the roots. Now those roots are stuck sideways in the bone. We can't get to them, so we got to get them easier. Split the roots in half, split them into 2 different roots. If it's too long, we can piece it up, take it out in pieces if we need to. Normally the whole root comes out. Now next thing, top root gonna be coming out next. Now we got the empty space. What you're gonna see is we gotta clean the area, get any jagged edges of bone out of there, and then we're gonna close it all up, put some stitches, and you just got your wisdom teeth done.
How to get white teeth real fast. Don't put water on your toothbrush before brushing. Don't rinse your mouth with water. Use mouthwash instead.
He knows too much. Is all this true? Well, yes and no. See, by not using water with your toothpaste, it makes the toothpaste more abrasive, polishing your teeth down, getting rid of stain faster. But unfortunately, whitening toothpaste and mouthwashes are anything but fast at whitening your teeth. So it might make it happen a little bit quicker, but to be honest, if you want it done fast, you need to get professional whitening or some white strips from your grocery store.
У меня же брейк-то. У меня нельзя есть бургеры. Ай!
Girl, I can't understand a word that you're saying. And why are you trying to eat the hamburger wrapper? We all know that rubber bands get in the way. But what if I told you if you can wear your rubber bands through eating, you're gonna get your braces off faster? That's true. The longer you wear the rubber bands, the faster your teeth will shift, your bite will fix, and you'll be ready to get your braces off. If your rubber bands are in the front and you can't do it, it's okay. You're gonna be just fine. Just make sure to wear your rubber bands unless you're eating or brushing your teeth, and you'll get these braces off in no time.
Ooh, a fresh pie. Save me a slice. That's good. Okay, that's good. All right, that's good. Okay, all right. It's enough slicing!
You could drive a whole car through that gap. What is exactly happening, and why is there a big gap between her teeth? Well, it's actually because the roof of your mouth or palate is actually two bones as a baby, and they form together as you get older. If we use an expander early enough before those bones fuse, we can actually move your face bones apart from each other. This can prevent you from having jaw surgery in the future, and actually, funny enough, it increases your airway, making you breathe better.
How to break your teeth.
Now the big one.
When I ask if you've been chewing on rocks, I didn't actually mean chewing on rocks. Let's think this through though. Enamel is actually one of the strongest things in the human body. Even with that being said, rocks are actually stronger than teeth. And chewing on those bad boys gonna crack your tooth in half. But Bentist, he did it just fine. No, he didn't. Those are chocolate rocks. Chocolate. What if I told you to rule your own country, all you have to do is own one tooth? It's true. When Buddha died in 480 BC, before he was cremated, somebody took his left canine. From then on, whoever was in possession of that canine got to rule the country. It was passed down from monarch to monarch over generations as a symbol of authority and power to rule. Currently still in Sri Lanka in the Temple of the Tooth. Here's what it looks like, but that's not the crazy part. Tooth has actually grown 4 times its size over the years. A lot of people attribute this to Buddha having mystical powers in his tooth.
Guys, my motherfucking glow up ain't coming anytime soon. Apparently, I was supposed to get my braces off in a couple days. Guys! Oh, actually, no. No, you're meaning to tell me that it's just not happening.
Mom, TikTok, are we watching Charlie the Chocolate Factory? You telling me she got hit in the same day with not getting your braces off and getting reverse pull headgear? I would simply die. But for real, the reason we use reverse pull headgear is we're trying to fix a bite alignment in the back of your mouth. More than likely, an underbite. And I know it sucks, but a few more months in braces versus a whole life of having an awesome bite is totally worth it.
Using mouthwash after brushing your teeth is going to give you tooth decay.
I don't know about that. It's not necessarily going to give you tooth decay, but it's not going to help you with tooth decay. You see, the theory is that using mouthwash after you brush your teeth is going to rinse away the toothpaste and all the fluoride that would help your teeth. And you know what? I could buy that, but I can't in good faith say you're hurting your teeth by doing it. You're just not doing it as efficient as you could. Technically, the most efficient way would probably be to floss first, then use mouthwash, and then brush, but don't rinse out with water after, and you'll be good to go. Boy, my guy needs to clean his teeth. But why does this gum tissue drop so low, Bentist? Well, this is actually how we get gum recession. Remember that plaque I was talking about, and after 24 hours it turns to calculus, right? Well, your gum tissue and bone hate calculus. They recede away, revealing more tooth structure, which means more plaque can get on it, more calculus can form, and on and on and on. It just keeps on going. And once it's gone, the only way to get it back is through surgery. So brush your teeth. I got so many questions. Are his teeth made out of titanium? And where did all that liquid go? Oh, for real, fun fact, did you know that there was a rugby player that actually got a tooth removed and a crown put in with a bottle cap opener in it so he could open up drinks whenever he wanted to with his teeth? Not gonna lie, that's probably way safer than doing it with your real teeth. Holy guacamole, how you break your teeth on bread? For real though, what do I do if my tooth comes out of my face? If the whole tooth completely comes out, there's a couple things you need to do right away. First thing is make sure to knock off any big dust or dirt particles on that tooth to make sure it's clean. 2, this gets a little weird, but spit a bunch of your spit into a cup and place the tooth into the cup. And lastly, get to your dentist ASAP. You only have about an hour to get that tooth re-put back into your mouth, and even then it might not survive. That being said, if you only chipped your tooth, you'll probably just get a composite filling or a crown to fix it.